What is this? Marvel's open to casting Henry Cavill. And what? Oh, shit. All right, you know what? Let's start off with these stories, Chef, because before we get to tonight's review of Steve Harvey Show and Gem and the Holograms, totally outrageous. Totally outrageous, Chef. Let's go and start with some of these stories. One story that's been brought to my attention. What's this about? This is from Fandom Wire, Chap. Marvel is open to casting Henry Cavill. Industry expert confirms MCU's desperate to steal Superman actor from DCEU. Reportedly is Reed Richards or Hyperion. Oh boy, Hyperion, sure. What do you want to do? But him as Reed Richards? Wow, I did that. That is news to me. I don't want that. I don't want that. But I'm gonna read the story, chat. I'm gonna read the story. But let's read this. Let's go in more details. Since instead of Superman, Man of Steel, Henry Cavill has become a household name, starring in the video game adaptation, book adaptation, but sure, The Witcher, and blockbuster series 6 installment Mission Impossible Fallout. Despite his recurring appearance as Superman the Snyderverse, the actor has been able to stabilize his position as the Big Blue due to the divided reception from fans and critics alike, which led to his unofficial departure. This lack of stability has allowed other studios to try and cast him in their productions. Marvel is one of the studios that have been in talks with Henry Cavill for a few years. Rumors suggested the actor would have been considered for a few interesting roles, including Reed Richards, Wonder Man, Hyperion, Captain Britain, and Cyclops. Cyclops. In the latest reports and the rumors, Henry Cavill's induction in the MCU might come sooner than expected, as most expect Marvel to reveal the casting for Fantastic Four at D23 next week. I guess they have a thing from, I don't know, maybe this guy gets scoops. This guy's called Cinestealth. Who says he can't do both? I get the vibe that Hyperion could be an in-and-out role for Cavill, an appearance in Loki Season 2, followed by a supporting role in Avengers 5. It'll be a 2-year commitment to the MCU at most, assuming Squadron Supreme is defeated or killed in Kane Dynasty. I don't know about that. As his return to DCU is heavily rumored to be true, this would conflict with his presence in the MCU, but this can be eased off with his casting as Hyperion, as he would only have a supporting appearance in Loki Season 2 and Avengers Kane Dynasty. Okay. The actor is also rumored to be cast. This is the first time I'm ever hearing about him being cast as Reed Richards. Now, there's been a lot of names thrown out there. I mean, there has been, spoiler, one person who has been cast as a Reed Richards, which is John Krasinski. He was Reed. He was Mr. Fantastic in Doctor Strange and Multiverse of Madness. Now, they're throwing out a lot of other people's names right now, chat, but in any case, the actor is also rumored to be cast as Mr. Fantastic, but considering the fierce competition, this might not happen. John Krasinski is already the fan favorite to return as Mr. Fantastic, whereas I heard about this. Penn Badgley seems far more like, I would not mind. Like, if I don't get John Krasinski, I'd be like, But Penn Badgley is a very good actor, and I wouldn't mind that at all. Lips that glisten. Good to have you here, Lips. Hope you're doing very well. Pleasure to have you here. Yeah. But yeah, and then it kind of continues on. This is the first. Now I've heard from fans like, wouldn't it be funny if Henry Cavill was taken from the DC and he does like a Marvel movie? I'm like, yeah, sure. I'm not the biggest Henry Cavill fan. I think he's a great guy. I get the sense Henry Cavill's a really cool guy. I watched this one video of him just like putting together like a PC, and like he's a big buff nerd, Chad. He seems like a nice guy. I don't think he's the strongest actor, although I have liked him, even though I think the show is kind of mixed. I think his best role has been Geralt in the Witcher series. I think the plot kind of underserves him, but he's very charismatic in that role. He does a good job, in my opinion. And, people like him. And look at that. Looks like I'd watch him in anything. So there you go. People do like him. I have not been a big fan of his Superman chat for a variety of reasons, which I've gone into detail about. I don't think the majority of them, all the reasons are his fault. I don't blame him. I'd be curious to see. I just feel like it's kind of too late now at this point. But in any case, could I see Henry Cavill going over and doing a Marvel movie? Sure, I'd like to see him play something. Honestly, but I'll tell you this: I would like to see him play something that is just not like Superman-esque. Like, have him play a different type of character. I think that would be cool. Because if you're just doing him like as Hyperion or a Superman-esque character within Marvel, like, people fan cast him as the Sentry. And I'm just like, because, Sentry's crazy Superman. I'm like, well, he kind of already is that. I guess that would be good casting in hindsight. But I don't know. I'm not opposed to him being in a Marvel movie at all. No, feel free. But have him do something different. I want him to stretch himself. I wanted to see him as a character that I never thought he could pull off before. And so I'm not opposed to him at all being another character in a Marvel movie. But yeah, I don't know. He's rumored to come back as Superman. At this point, I'm going to go into this. I don't know what the hell's going on at DC right now. I don't think anyone does. It seems to be such a mess, or Warner Brothers and DC proper, So I don't know. It's been so long, and it has been so long, since he truly appeared as Superman, really. I mean, he came back for the Snyder Cut and everything, but I think, like, his last canon appearance truly as that character was when he was in the role, was the original theatrically released Justice League. What was it, like 2017? So, I don't know. We'll see. I don't trust Marvel news unless it's credited news source. I suppose like THR Rivera did. Like, yeah. I'm not too familiar with Fandom Wire, but we'll see. I think it's still interesting to talk about. But I am not opposed to Henry Cavill being another superhero, another franchise. He wants to do something Marvel, sure, but I would like it if he's not a Superman-esque character, because I'm thinking like, okay, it feels like stunt casting. Let's see him in a different role. I'm very open to that. Yeah, I'm very, very open to that. So we'll see. Well, how do you guys feel about this? It will be amazing. Black Knight. I feel he's actually right for Doom. Really? Wow. Me or not? Yeah, I don't know. I don't see it personally. I don't know what I would cast him as in Marvel. I'd have to really think about that. That's a good question. When he was beating the shit out of the Justice League was awesome. Maybe. Oh, I love Derpy Clark. Clark no like that. That's my favorite. That might be my favorite scene in either version of the film. Derpy Clark fighting the Justice League. I really like that. Maybe he should play. Yeah, that's an anti-hero, sure. Yeah, he could rock and roll. Probably. Yes, he could. Cavill should play Doom because he's so, joke. Like Steelers, Henry Cavill was written horribly. He was. I feel like he doesn't have a lot of range. At least I get the sense he doesn't have a lot of range as an actor, which, I mean, some great actors don't have a lot of range. But, I don't know. Other than Geralt, I haven't really seen him anything that has impressed me a lot. Even in Mission Impossible, which I liked that last one. That was fun. I don't know. I wasn't blown away by him as other people were. Like when he did the pop and lock thing. But other than that, what about Cavill as Doc Samson? Sure. That's not bad. That's not bad, Xavier. I like that. That's pretty good. I like it too, KC. I like it. No, it was funny. I liked it. He's like, oh, because he fucked something up. It was funny because he fucked something up while building the PC. He's like, fuck. I thought that was pretty funny. He was in The Man from U.N.C.L.E. of Armie Hammer. That's right. Yeah, Superman was ripping awful. I agreed. 100%. I agreed. I don't think it's his fault. I'm really not sure I can see it. That's what I'm trying to think, honestly, John Elfman. That's a good question. I have to get that time. I got to marinate on that. Yeah, that's big by Henry Cavill's appearance, which they were talking about. And I feel like that's just kind of like evil Superman, or I don't know, Superman as character, I should say. Because there's Hyperion and there's Sentry, and I get them confused all the time. Any case. Oh, was he a fat kid? Oh, he was a fatty. Oh, good for him. Good for him. Henry Cavill should be a Captain Britain, but I think Disney would rather do the Betty Braddock version of the character because she's ties in the end. Yeah, it's true. I mean, they can do both. Now they do both. I like Psylocke a lot. I actually really liked him in Man from U.N.C.L.E. Maybe it's cuz Armie Hammer. Oh yeah, well, cannibalism. Sentry's the crazy one. Thank you. I constantly get Hyperion and Sentry confused. My apologies. Cavill's as Cyclops. Whoever said that was right. But if they play to his size, they could even do Saber. Yeah, the people have been fan casting him as Wolverine for years. I don't know, but I could see him as Sabretooth would be interesting. Yeah. I think about it. Wonder Man. Yeah, I think Wonder Man is that. Well, are they doing a Wonder Man show? I think that they're expecting doing that. Now, if he's cast as Wonder Man, but again, he's very Superman-esque. But, I mean, I guess, he has the look of the character. I'll say that. Although, to be fair, he has the look of Superman, too. We'll see, chap. In any case, listen, I'm open to him joining Marvel. I would like to see him play a different type of character. I don't want him to just be like, hey, it's Superman, except he's crazy, or he does this thing. Like, let's change it up a little bit. That's just me. That's just me, chap. We'll eventually see. Yeah, thank you for 10 days, by the way, Chris Harris. Very kind of you. Any case. Yeah, some other actors rumored to be in the Wonder Man show, but I forget. Okay. I was like, is it Nathan Fillion? I know for years he was rumored, but I don't know if anything came of that. So if you missed my comment, FYI, The Squadron Supreme is an ungodly good comic. It's crazy good. Oh, shit. I'm not familiar with that. Cool. Well, there you go, chap. Let me know what you think. Would you like to see Henry Cavill join the Marvel Universe? What character would you like to see him join the universe as? I don't know. I have to think about that.